Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. What are we gonna get? We're going to get one of the crappiest rares in the game. Okay. Okay then. Let's see if we're luckier with the 10 pull. No, we're not. And I don't wanna gamble my gems because I've got uses for those, as you will see. So, remember, Diabolist, we've nearly got the food prepared for her, but you know who else is going to be being prepared? So, we're going to be preparing some threes. We're going to start with preparing threes, because I have to prep the ground for my next. I have to prep the ground for my next big thing. I have to prep the ground before I can sow the seeds of my Diabolist. Because first things first is I have to, if you're wondering why she's doing decreased max HP, it's because she's going for a specific anti-Borgoth build. Now, I'm not going to be promoting her to 50 straight away because I have a champion I've been wanting to promote for even longer than her, but I will be promoting her to 50 very soon. Because she is going to be very valuable for me in a lot of very specific content. She's very valuable versus Borgoth because she can steal back buffs he steals. She puts a shield on herself, and she manipulates buffs, which manipulating buffs versus Borgoth is probably borderline completely busted. All right, just want to let everyone know that. So, she's also very strong in arena. May I mention that little thing? She's very strong there because her fear and stuff can really manipulate waves and stuff. This is my very first ever, and she will be paired with my Diabolist, because that's what, I think. So we got these three. And then we have to make some decisions. I might just end up feeding these two into him. And then using him, but then I don't have Bannerlord. But yeah, I'm trying to make a decision. I'm never feeding Madame Serris, ever. Ever. She's that valuable. I will keep 10 dupes of her. I don't care. The champ is that valuable. I do not care if I get 10 dupes of this champion. I don't care if I'm getting 20 dupes of this champion. I'm keeping every dupe. That's how valuable this champ is. Granted, this is the very first time the game has even ever let me pull this champion in the history of this whole game. I've done so much before this point. I even got some fragments more. I'm going to check the exact amount of fragments. I have around 60 something frags of Drexstar on this account. It's still going to be a bit more before I but yeah, I'm going to be obviously putting her into action. Actually, I might, if I want to do that tournament, maybe not. The problem right now is I need to continue to develop these, because these are going to turn into, I'm going to be turning them into my highly prized, rank 6. So yeah, we will be doing that. Because I have to decide who dies. That's the thing. I have to decide. But there's a dupe system I could use her in, but at the same time, it's so tempting to just feed Shaman. It really is. I have to I have to withhold all of my restraint not to feed the Shaman. The only reason I'm not is because of the dupe system. If there was no dupe system, I just straight up feed that Shaman. I don't want Shaman. Shaman is Garbo. Madame Serris, on the other hand, is, as I said, she is probably my most valuable epic since Deacon and Dark Elhain that I've probably ever pulled in the history of Raid. And Gala Longbraids. But we'll get to that. We'll get to why Gala Longbraids is that. You know, you're like, Gala Longbraids? Are you mad? Well, kinda, but when you actually see what Gala Longbraids is capable of, you kinda understand the hype. One thing I like about Madame Serris is that she puts this automatic, like, decreased defense on people that put buffs. Oh, that's nasty. Because, like, think about it like this. They're trying to protect themselves with the buffs, and then suddenly they don't have any buffs. And Madame Serris has just blown them to shreds. Basically, like, she's put the decreased defense, so that everyone else, anyone who does nuke damage, suddenly does nuclear damage to the enemy. Now, she pairs best with my next scheme, which involves using Diabolist, because I nearly have a rank 6 Diabolist on this account right now. Okay, I'll give you an idea. If I get like a setup of 4s and then level up those 4s, if I get that set up, and we're obviously getting rid of this guy, if I make that setup of 4s, I can do some very evil things with these enemies. Like, very evil. So, yeah. Because I'm trying to trim off the fat of this account to try to make it lean. Kind of like Madame Serris is lean. Because right now, this account is bloated with unnecessary champions. So that's part of the problem. This account is bloated. So I'm going to go try to fix the bloat. Because we've got this guy's bloat, I think. So if we just... Yeah, because this account's getting bloated with champs. It reminds me too much of my first account, and that's making me cringe. I don't want to cringe like that, but it's making me cringe. So we're gonna clean up this account because it needs cleaning. I've always wanted a Fushan. Game's never given me one. I always wanted a Madame Serris too. I wanted her even worse. Now, so maybe one day. But yeah. So I guess she becomes more potent, I guess, if the enemy has buffs. That's what I'm thinking to myself. And she also is more potent when the enemy has fear. I think that... Okay, of these... I probably want to train... Well, no, I need to train food. I need to train food because I need to begin the process of forging my first rank 6 Diabolist on this account because I've weakened the pool enough. I've weakened the pool enough with low-level champs. Like, I don't want Madame Serris to be part of that weakened pool. I want to keep her away from the... Well, she will be temporarily, but I don't... My main thing is I don't need her to become part of the Army of 40s rubbish. That gets nauseating fast. Let me tell you, that gets nauseating fast. If you want to see what that looks like in fast forward motion, look no further than my first account. Because that happened there, and it's gross. You don't want that. It happens when you gather too many champions and you don't focus on leveling up food for all of them. That's what ends up happening. You get way too many of that. Like, I will be leveling food for them and slowly etching it away. I still don't know about Basher. I have to look it up. So I'm going to be doing the Spider Tourney on the other account because I don't really have a whole setup of Bannerlords or High Elves. Like, this account just does not have that. It never got lucky with that early on. My main objective here is to try to get these champions in shape. During the boost in the Undead Hordes area. Because that's where we're going to get a lot done with that. But yeah, if you're wondering what those other two champions are, they're food. These two on the sides are food. Only Madame Serris will remain after this. The other two, we're turning them into 4s. And then we're going to probably feed them to... we're going to feed them to that other guy. The Crusader. And then with that, for the Crusader, we're going to feed the Crusader to Diabolist so that we can get this set up. So yeah, that's the plan. Because, like, I need to remove the bloat of this account. This account has a lot of bloat. And I do not foresee Crusader being useful in other content. I don't. And I don't... I'm already having flashbacks of having too many... Too many 40s. Especially of, like, crappy champions. Not all of them are crappy. Like, some things, like Shield Guard, are actually very, very good, but I just haven't bothered to develop them. Others, like this guy, they have, like, an ally attack, and that's it. Like, they're not good. Ally attack in itself is a good move, but what else does he have? Not much. Not much. So that's why we'll be getting rid of him. Because in the end of the day, I need... Oh, I could have done Midnight Ritual. I'm dumb. I am so dumb. I keep forgetting that she does that. Ooh, that was quick. I liked that. That was quick. So, yeah, if you're wondering why I'm focusing those champs, they are going to become food. That is the premise. Granted, they're not going to become Madame Serris food. They're going to become a different form of food. Now, that does not mean that we're not going to do some Fire Knight, because I do have to do Fire Knight to save face. Actually, we won't, because I want to do that other tournament. Because, see, I won't be able to do higher Spider, but I'll be able to do Spider 10 until I upgrade Royal Guard. Because Royal Guard is going to be my key to higher Spider if I don't. That and Armiger with, like, a Royal Guard into, like, turn meter control by High Katoon. Like, this account doesn't have it set up. This account does not have it set up. Now, I have to look at what faction she is again. I think she's a dark elf, actually. But I could be wrong. Because, like, I just look at what she does and what she looks like. She looks like an undead horde, but I could easily be wrong on that score. Because undead hordes and dark elves look similar. So yeah, gonna keeping Madame Serris leveling up. And with that, we should be able to get a lot done. Because Madame Serris needs to first experience regular campaign, and then she can experience more later after I give her food. Because we will be giving her food, it's just not straight away. It's not going to be straight away for her. It's going to be for the Diabolists. Because the thing is, the Diabolist completes the holy trinity of the other account, of this account. Like, Diabolist is actually very useful on all three of my accounts because it provides speed. Speed is an underrated stat. Even on this account with Madame Serris, the speed will pair with the Madame Serris. The problem being is that she's yet to reach max, and I need the food to benefit Diabolist. As we climb up the ladder of the skinwalkers, etc. It's going to take a while. I'm going to go do some arena, but I'm not going to put her in it until she's at least like 5-star. Or if it's in like... See, the problem is she's not going to be amazingly useful until she gets more levels, because the big thing that makes her so powerful is yet to be seen. So I guess with her, once she reaches 40, yeah, we don't need Blood Mask. We could easily use... Because then I have to get 1 to 4-star, and then I have to, as quickly as possible, do some more different things. Because, yeah, good old Madame Serris, it's going to take a while before Madame Serris becomes a true goddess. And even when she becomes 40, that won't be the end of her story by a long shot, because she's going to need to reach 50 to be even distantly useful in content, and then she's going to have to go to 6-star to be useful reasonably well in arena. Unless I can somehow turn meter control it with the Diabolist, which could happen. Maybe I'll be able to use her at 5-star where she truly shines. But as you can see, she's already doing a fair amount of work in Campaign Arena. But she's not where she's going to be. Where she's going to be is a god. A goddess, like a true powerhouse of damage and glory. Because this champion is great versus people that stack buffs. If you stack buffs, you probably are already mortally afraid of this champion. And on top of that, this champion is also very good at stealing buffs from people who steal buffs off her. So, all in all, very powerful character. Someone fully ranked up their Venomage. Someone actually cares about the Lizardmen. Because not a lot of people care about the Lizardmen. They just don't. So yeah, we're going to be continuing to climb up the ladder. And we'll also be doing some daily quest stuff, because that's about to expire. Unfortunately, it's going to be on an account different than this. There we go. Perfect. Gonna keep going up. Keep going up. Oh, did she remove all removable? She could remove unkillable. That's nasty. I just realized that. She could remove unkillable. That could be huge. That could be huge. This champion... I probably should have waited. I want to retry this level because I want to try something. Because unfortunately that ability has a cooldown, and now they've set up shop, which you never really want these kind of suckers from setting up shop. Okay, let's repeat that. Because this is one of the places where Madame Serris actually shines. This is a place that Madame Serris truly shines. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to just throw the acid rain over the top. Okay, that didn't really show it, but okay, I want to get a moment in time where the champion has buffs and you're going to want to remove them. Yeah, I'll use my acid rain there and then hit him. See, this is going to be ideal. See, because they're going to do that and then they're going to do that. He's going to put provokes. Midnight Ritual. Oh! Get on! Did you see that? Did you see that? That's why this champion's feared. That's why this champion's feared. Unkillable buff, gone. Just gone. No more. Literally no more. Ooh. Ooh, I want to try that somewhere. Like the spirit, the magic boss. Oh. That's nasty, dude. That's actually nasty. Can it strip counterattack? Oh, this is godlike. Oh. Ha! Ha ha! Your buff's all gone. Your buff's all gone. All your buffs are mine. You're done. Your buff is mine. Yeah, you got unkillable buff problems? What unkillable buff problems? Yep. Yes, sorry. Now you're wondering, well, oh, why don't you sacrifice Odachi? Odachi is pretty useful, if I do say so myself. Do I want to kill Confessor? That's a real question. I have too many of her. Yeah, let's just kill these guys. I don't need them. They're weak. Because I need to start honing up the food. Flexing the core. Trying to clean out all this flabby food. As I say that, I summon some more food, but again, I need a continuous flow of food in order to fix the situation at hand. Now, if you thought the whole thing was over, think again. Because there's an account I've been ignoring. And yes, I did just level up off screen while trying to level food. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like, Madame Serris is a big deal. Like, no unkillable buff, none of that stuff sticks when she's around. It doesn't stick. It doesn't. It literally doesn't. You can't stick that on them. Now, actually, I want to save that for the daily, because then I have to do some food farming. No one likes you, Hungerer. Okay. Yeah. So, like, we will be raising food on here as well. We don't have much time to do this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Arena. I'll look for some weak teams. We don't really have any. Here we go. Here's some weak teams. I'm going to make something creative. Creative. There you go. Goodbye. Incumbus. Okay, this one's a more serious team. How do I want to set this up? Actually, this might not be half bad. You know? So, there's a reason I'm doing this, is because this account still needs some attention. Despite the fact it's... Because this account still doesn't have an Arbiter. I've never managed to get an Arbiter. I've almost kind of given up on getting Arbiter. Almost. I say almost because I will come back to it. Ooh, I want to try something funny and weird in the mind. Let's put up a bunch of tanks. Yeah, put some tanks in there. The tanks are coming. The provoke alone did 20k. It's brilliant. Why not? The tanks have come to the fore. You like tanks? We're going to do some tanks. Okay, now this one we're going to actually have to take it seriously. Really seriously. Okay, what am I going to do here? So it's a 50-50 split. Since we don't have a Madame on here, we're just going to go for try first. I'm going to try first a classic combo. If that's not enough, we'll do something more heinous. We'll start with a classic combo with cheese. And then if that doesn't work, so I know that they're gonna try to do some crazy dank. So yeah, we're just gonna execute here. Try to outmaneuver them before they have a chance to recover here. Because I don't need these vermin recovering. Now, this guy, I have a special pain just for him. I'm going to put double block buffs, decreased defense. Yeah, I've got a special brew for you. I've got a special brew for you. Although none of that landed, which is really concerning. I am definitely concerned. But at least the decreased defense landed, which means he's probably dead anyway. Now, someone forced us a bit. Wait a second. Did they forge a Sabelli and a Rorik? Is that what I just saw? Someone's actually did those fusions? Wow. Wow. Someone actually bothered to do those fusions. I'm shocked. Okay, yeah, in 7 hours, yeah, I need to do some tag arena. And until next, actually, no, I need to do something else. I need to do the spider tourney. Unfortunately, to my greatest regret, I can't use Drexthar in this tournament. You want to know why? Because he's the wrong faction. He is the wrong faction. What the hell did that lady just try to do to me? Like, I will be covering Gala Longbraids later, because here's the thing. You guys may not think anything of Gala Longbraids. You may think she's a garbage champion, but she's not. And she does very special things that are almost unique to her. Like, they're not unique to her, but I don't have any other champion that fills her role perfectly. So, because of that, yeah. We're going to start with... We got to pick up our clan boss rewards. Oh, I got to do some campaign, too. I got to finish the daily. So where do I want to clean up? Let's start off with one of our favorites. We're going to go actually upgrade a bit of that. I do want to figure out more about Basher as well. See this bloat? See all this bloat? This bloat is what happens when you don't focus. This is a cautionary tale about bloat. Because when you get too much champions and you didn't focus enough on the one, it does bloat. See, that's another reason why I'm afraid of doing fusions. Is, wait a second. He could be really good with, yes, but he could be really good with, could he be really good with? He could be really good with Maneater. That's it. Yes, the champion nobody plays. Maneater. You can tell that nobody plays it by the fact that I don't barely remember her name. Yes, but Maneater could go really well with Mausoleum Mage. That could be a really good combo. I'm trying to make sure I do the daily quest, because if I don't do the daily quest, I'll look like a horse's rear end. So we got 2 bosses down, 1 to go. I'm just going to do this one because it's easy. We're going to want to include that 1 piece of food there because, again, I do have to make more rank 5s. I do. And I also have to make at least one rank 6 and 1 rank 5. I have to purge the bloat. Because there's a lot of bloat on this account. Like, a lot of bloat. In fact, I shouldn't even be looking for champion fragments because of the amount of bloat on this account. The amount of bloat on this account is scary bad. To the point where, like, it's even being a problem on the other account. This is why, like, even looking for past fusions and stuff, it's a problem. Because it creates so much bloat. Okay. Increasing champion in the level 3 times. What the heck did I just get a reward for? Oh, classic arena takedown. Right. Because I was like, huh? Alright, so we can go crack these shards and see what we get. Blood Braid. I think she's a dupe. She's still hot as hell, but she's a dupe. I think I want to try Madame Serris on this boss after. Okay, so first we're going to do Spider. That felt like trash right there. That removing Drexstar from Spider felt like complete garbage. Just want to let everyone know that. Where's Elhane? I can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this, but we're doing it. And even Skinwalkers isn't allowed. Oh. And Undead Horde too. Oh. Feels like rubbish. Feels like rubbish. Even on this account, it feels like rubbish. Because then, like, the only way I could, like, make the Spider fight well would be to upgrade Royal Guard. Which could be a thing. But, yeah. I am thinking of helping out Deacon, though. I'm seriously considering helping out Deacon. At least still the Drakes, I think, because she's Barbarian. And before you say, oh my god, she's not a well, see, the Barbarian faction was kind of weird. In that some of them look savage and others don't. But I think this counts, right? I'm going to have to do more of this, this tournament if I want to try to get Rorik. So I'm going to be kind of oscillating back and forth between this tournament and the other one. I will have to raise food for Deacon soon, though. Because it feels like trash that I have not properly leveled Deacon and properly booked him. Because I do think he's an absolute monster, Deacon, if done right. And he's useful in a lot of areas. Like, if you need someone with Sacred Order to do a big job, especially with turn meter, like in this tournament, he's your man. Now, if you don't need Sacred Order, you can always go resort to Diabolist, etc., etc. But if you need the Sacred stuff, and if you also need a decreased defense that, you know, stops the enemy from taking too many turns, this guy's good. He's real good. But so is Gnarlhorn. Gnarlhorn, though, has the added benefit of you can't kill him. I will try to book up Deacon, because, again, I do think he'll be better in Spider if I book him. Because what that'll do is if I book him, that means that he'll be able to control the turn meter more readily. Because that's my biggest problem on Spider, is a lack of turn meter control. Because you generally on this fight, you'll want to control the turn meter tightly. And in certain situations, Deacon shines. Like this tournament, for instance. He shines. I wish at least Dwarves was included, so then maybe I could have Gaul Longbraids slap this thing, because I was planning on promoting Gaul Longbraids, but then Deacon, I know he doesn't seem like a big deal, but I mean, why did that not? Okay, we're reviving Deacon because he has a job to do. His job is to try to stop the thing from puking. That's his job. But like stop him puking continuously. Okay, so try to control Spiderling. See, if he was better booked, he would do his job more, because what his books do is it allows him to more effectively turn meter control the spider, which is kind of what you want. Say you want that turn meter drop to be significant, because then that prevents the spider from doing BS. And there you go. I will be doing more of that, but I seriously want to try Madame Serris on that boss. That Magic Keep boss. I'm going to try an easier spider just to get the energy out of the way. Because I want to get this daily quest stuff cleaned up. Let's see. This is about the lowest spider I want to do in the whole game. Let's see if we can keep him under control is the big question. Because the main thing about this boss, and the main lesson you want to do, is you want to turn meter control it and continuously damage it. Now, the best damage for this boss is a champion that he's only level 40, but I might experiment with him in this fight. See, now if Coldheart has some, well, you can't use it because the tournament rules. Because I was like, if we develop Coldheart, it could show maybe some other forms of turn meter drop, and then I remembered. Okay, so we're going to want to increase the champion's level in the tavern. Ooh, it's a tough choice. I'm going to go with Mausoleum. Because I do think that Mausoleum Mage is going to have a bright future with me. Very bright. So sacrifice some of these bloat. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. Because I don't want to leave that quest like hanging because and then we're going to be using that a little bit later. Not much, just a little. Notice how I said a little.